Good evening and welcome to Team Talk. I'm Keelan Webster. Here's tonight's lineup. Can Canterbury get their first win of the season? We meet the world's strongest man. And who will be crowned Kent's mini golf champion? But first this evening, Canterbury men's hockey team were in action at the weekend as they look to pick up their first win of the season. Harry Peet reports.
No points and no wins for either team before the match at Polo Farm meant something had to give. But it took until the second half for both teams to come out of their shells. Loughborough students taking a shock lead on 42 minutes, Ed Haller sweeping home this penalty corner. Canterbury thought they'd grabbed an instant equaliser, but the referee had other ideas, blowing the whistle just as captain Craig Boyne bundled the ball over the line. On the 58th minute, Canterbury did change their luck, the home side getting a penalty corner of their own, which Tom Bean smashed to the keeper's right. Just 10 minutes from time, Canterbury then got the winner. Tom Bean once again picking out that bottom corner to grab his double and seal all 3 points. Final whistle came just in time for the home side, who gave it their all to scrape out that elusive first win.
It's a huge relief, but we do know we've got a lot more to give and a lot more to work on, so it's sort of a bit of a two-edged sword at the moment for us. I think it gives a bit more confidence, not just to our senior players on the leadership and setting up the positions, but also to our juniors on how they actually can give the ball, can get it and can do something special, because they are talented. It's just giving them that confidence. I think this boost really sort of helps them out.
From Gillingham to Herne Bay, here's a look at the weekend's football action. J. Emmanuel Thomas was the hero as Gillingham grabbed a first league win in 8 games with a 2-1 win over Northampton Town at Priestfield. The Gills are now 17th in the League One table, 3 points clear of the relegation places, and manager Justin Edinburgh was pleased his team showed a more ruthless side.
Yeah, we've got to be horrible. We've got to be a little bit more ruthless, a little bit more nasty. At times I think we just, as well as we play, we've just got to have that nasty side to us.
There were mixed fortunes for Dover and Maidstone in the National League, with both sides playing out 5-goal thrillers. In the National League South, Dartford down Hemel Hempstead, whilst Margate lost at Truro. Ebbsfleet picked up a terrific 3 points at Welling, winning 2-1 despite having 10 men. Folkestone are out of the FA Trophy after losing at home to North Lee, whilst Tunbridge Angels will play Kingstonian for the 3rd time in a month after a 1-1 draw ensured a replay. There were terrific away victories for Herne Bay and Sittingbourne in the Ryman League Division 1 South, but Chatham endured a difficult Saturday afternoon, losing 4-0 at Horsham. The world's strongest man, Brian Shaw, stopped off in Kent last week for the most recent leg of his UK tour. The 6'8" mountain was in New Ash Green, and Harry Peet went to meet him.
In a week where America voted for the most powerful man in the world in Donald Trump, here at the Strongman Sanctuary in New Ash Green, Brian Shaw, the world's strongest man, is given a demonstration to wannabe strongmen.
It's neat to see the excitement and the interest, and it's neat for me to be able to come over in the position that I'm in as the world's strongest man and be able to try to give something back and help the sport grow.
He even took time out of a UK tour to grab a bite to eat with Gillingham strongman Terry Hollins.
We actually met, and it was a 30-ounce steak, so it was a really big steak that we both had for lunch. But I think I try to eat every 2 to 3 hours all day long, so it never really goes away.
He might be the world's strongest man, but even he couldn't tear the new fiver.
I've already kind of played with it. I just stretch it out. Like it's not, they're not, I think it's not terrible.
Brian will be hoping for better results as he gears up for the world's strongest man in 2017.
And finally, the Kent Mini Golf Open saw the county's best putters face off on Sunday. We went along to see if we could upset the odds and claim the trophy. Mr Mulligan's Dino Golf, the venue. 3 stroke play rounds of 18 holes the challenge. 35 putting perfectionists faced off, but could I keep up with the county's craziest golfers? And all of the competitors are after this trophy. The Kent Open Mini Golf Champion will have his name engraved on this a little bit later on today. Will it be me? Probably not. Our group began the first round on hole 4, and I almost got the perfect start. Get in. Oh. Despite that narrow miss, early putts were being sunk, but not for long. Into the cave, just not into the hole. Things weren't getting any better. Oh, I've taken a huge gamble there, it's not paid off. A steady finish though, 41 for the first set of 18. The second round had more ups and downs. Get in, look at that. Oh, God. And then came the excuses. That's your fault. Poor caddying, that was. Poor caddying. And that craved for hole-in-one was still proving elusive. Oh, gutted. I'm so upset. Every time. The second round card showed 44. Despite being 3 under for the course par, I was way back in 27th. But it soon became clear as to why.
In the 10 years we've been up and running, we've actually won the British Club Championships 5 times. We've won it 5 times in the last 6 years, and we're always now the club that everybody wants to be. We're sort of probably akin to the sort of Man United of the 90s. Nobody likes us because we win everything, but no, they're a good bunch, and we really enjoy playing. But yeah, we're definitely the strongest club in the country.
The final round brought more frustration on the first hole, and then a mixed bag. Glorious putts and wild celebrations were followed by dreadful attempts and more disappointment. Oh. I finished with another 44, but who triumphed overall?
The 2016 Kent Open champion, Mr. Will Delaney Donnelly.
I'm really pleased to win it. I won it 2 years ago, and I felt I played really well today. And even a bit of a shaky start, but powered through and did really trust.
Will the champion then, but what about me? Well, 29th. Perhaps I'll leave the mini-golf to Kent's Elite. That's all from us this evening. Just time to tell you about October's Goal of the Month winner. With 42% of the votes, Canterbury's Cal Kramer was this month's champ. Here he is, beautifully sticking a reverse sweep into the bottom corner of the net. Wonderful strike past the goalkeeper, no chance. We'll be back next Monday with all the latest sports stories from across Kent. Until then, have a fantastic week. See you then. Good night.